And we understand the New Patriotic Party intends to hit the street on the 18th of February to demonstrate against the current power crisis the country is experiencing. And the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Kwabena Agyapong, joins us on the phone line. Good afternoon to you, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon to you.
All right. Why would the NPP hit the street over the current energy crisis?
I think every patriot of this country will recognize that the energy crisis in this country has reached monumental proportions. People are suffering from these outages. The state of affairs has become intolerable and is having a very bad impact on all sections of Ghanaian society, especially the artisanal Ghanaian businesses like seamstresses, tailors, vulcanizers, welders, sprayers, barbers, printing presses, and many others have been hit extremely hard. And in fact, the situation with our health facilities is extremely precarious, and there is not a commensurate response from the government in how they are going to deal with this matter. In fact, last week, we asked the government questions, and we have received no responses that they should give the people of Ghana timelines and financial details of the short-term measures to resolve the crisis. To date, we have had no response at all from the government, and it is our view that the time has come, and it's our national duty to showcase the deep suffering of the Ghanaian people and bring it to the attention of this government, and perhaps that may kick them into working hard to resolve this matter.
Right. The president embarked on a number of trips to Dubai. Remember Qatar, and recently we had E&I. All of them are supposed to help us with some money to help us in terms of the generation, which is supposed to be the problem. Isn't that preempting it? One, that this is a long-term problem, and you're looking for a short-term solution to a long-term problem.
Well, we've had countless assurances from the president since 2012, and I want to quote a statement that he made in September of 2012, and I unquote, "Government has taken immediate steps to address the load shedding challenge, that he had directed that an interministerial committee chaired by the Minister of Energy to deal with this problem with immediate effect." He even added that by the end of October 2012, we'll have an additional 300 megawatts of electricity production. That was September 2012, and we haven't seen any of that. So when the president gives us another assurance, there is no way of us really having confidence in that assurance that he's giving the people of Ghana. And that's where we are. And it took the Minister of Power to tell us last week that they intend to add 1,000 megawatts by April of next year. And again, they are misleading the people of Ghana. It's important to tell us the truth. What is the situation? Because when the NPP left office in 2009, we bequeathed this administration with enough generating capacity. So it is not an issue of just the generating capacity. It's the poor management of the energy sector. How is it that all our plants are down at the same time? Or was there no planning for maintenance? What exactly is happening? Or is it that the government is broke and cannot support VRA to import light crude to power these plants? So they should come up front and tell us exactly what is happening. And we believe they are not doing so. They are misleading us, giving us hope from time to time, which does not actualize. And that is why we believe, as a responsible stakeholder in the politics of our country, we want to lead the Ghanaian people, and we want to call on all Ghanaians of different shades of opinion, including even the NDC supporters, because they are affected by this, what is happening now. Civil society, labor unions, market women, and unemployed youth, everyone should join us to send a clear message to the government that, in fact, they are killing this country.
But Kwabena Agyapong, aren't you being fair to the government also when they mentioned last week that they are, I believe, buying 2 barges at the cost of $250 million? Because obviously they recognize that businesses are suffering, like you mentioned, Ghanaians are suffering. No one is happy with the current load shedding.
We asked them for financial details. They have not given us financial details. Value for money is important for the Ghanaian people. When you say you are buying barges for $250 million, what's that supposed to mean? What are the timelines? We need some details as a responsible opposition, and they haven't answered that. And we think that they should not use this opportunity to bleed our treasury. We quite remember recently when they told us that they had used $29 million to asphalt overlay the Kumasi airport, which has a
right. We'll stay. Coordinator Upon, I want us to stay on the energy issue. So, how would tomorrow change anything? Because tomorrow obviously will not restore the generation gap that we're experiencing. Tomorrow's demonstration, 18th February's demonstration, will not change anything in the country unless we fix the generation problem.
Well, we are hopeful that the government will stop being insensitive and stop being uncaring to the people of Ghana and begin to listen. If they had listened to us in 2012, we would not have been in this situation 3 years on. So it is important that we let them know, we bring the suffering of the people to their attention.
Right. Thank you very much. Coordinator Upon is the NPP General Secretary, and they intend to hit the streets on the 18th of February to compel government perhaps to give them financial details and also solutions to the current energy crisis.